Well, Solana's price just made one of the moves that we talked about in yesterday's videos that we said would be incredibly important. And so in today's video, I want to update you on exactly what I'm looking at now, what I'm expecting going forward, and what I'm doing as a result of it. And so with that said, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into the video. So looking at Solana, of course, in yesterday's video, we were talking about this double bottom. I said, look, we're seemingly trying to put in a double bottom structure here. You need to watch very carefully what happens at our MLR, which is our mid-level of resistance, currently sitting at $155. This level right here, again, the MLR, is going to be the determining factor of if we're going to try to execute on this double bottom and if we're capable of breaking out. You're not in a full double bottom until you've been able to break above this level, and so I told you you need to watch out extremely carefully to see if we can even get above this level or not. And I told you if we do, I would let you know what happens next, and now that is what we're gonna do. Well, now that Solana's price is broken above this MLR, we can start to open up our eyes a little bit to more what's happening on the grand scheme of things, okay? And the reason it's important to do that is because you need to understand how important it is now that we try to backtest and hold this MLR. So of course, yes, breaking this zone of resistance is important. But what's just as important is now that we're above it, being able to hold support on top of it. You know, what happens a lot of the times is you'll have a key level of resistance, right? It looks something like this. You'll have a level of resistance, say this is like $200 or something like that. And the price of a crypto goes up to it and gets rejected. Then it comes back up to it, maybe it falls below it, comes back up to it, gets rejected. And then it breaks above it. In a moment like this, now that you've already opened up that door, right? Oh, wait 1 second. There we go. And you know you've already broken above it. It's so crucial that you're capable of turning this previous point of resistance that rejected you back here, that forced you back under down here, that rejected you here, into some support. And oftentimes when a crypto is able to flip a zone of resistance into a zone of support, it now has the foundation to really continue that move to the upside and catch a ton of momentum. This is what's called a back test, and they are incredibly important. And so what we're seeing right now for Solana is that it's broken this resistance level. We need to see if it's capable of holding this level as support. If it's capable of doing so, what it's going to look like is Solana's price hovering above $150 to $155, somewhere in this little zone, and then using that to continue upwards past $160. If that is the case, then obviously the door is now open to what I've said on multiple occasions, which does possibly look like Solana finally breaking out of this wedge that we've been in since March, and possibly even looking to continue back up to what could be $190 to even $212. Now you're starting to see how these dominoes can start to fall if we're capable of using this double bottom to move to the upside, and how that could be the position that we need in order to get back up to not only just this yearly high, but maybe even work our way back up towards the all-time high. This could be the moment that Solana starts to look for that macro breakout. This could be the moment that Solana looks to try to make this move back up towards $200+, and it all depends on if we're capable or not of breaking through this, of course, double bottom, using this MLR, backtesting into support, and continuing upwards. If Solana's price rolls back to the downside, not only does that somewhat invalidate this double bottom, but it also delays it. And the further away we get from the structure, the less likely it is that its breakout targets will be met. And so, of course, what we want to see is that we hold some support and continue upwards, because if we're not able to, and if we start to fall here, we're likely going to have to invalidate this double bottom and start from scratch, waiting for the next structure to get us out of this wedge. And so again, this might be the moment, and it all comes down to whether or not we hold some support and we use that support to work our way back up towards the top side of this wedge, all of which I will update you on as this does play out. And so with that said, guys, pay very close attention to this. See if Solana is capable of holding $155 to $150 using this zone of support, and do we start to work our way back up? Of course, I will continue to update you on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, even sometimes multiple times a day. And all you need to do, quite simply, is smash that like button so more people see these vids, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another one. But overall, of course, I hope you guys do enjoy these updates, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.